Hello everybody, it's Maria. I have a DIY project that I've been putting off sharing with you. As you guys know, I love to do crafts, and that's part of the reason why my name is Crafty Beauty Diva. But I haven't figured out a way to share with you like my card making and that kind of thing, how to go about showing you how I made it. So I'm still working on that, but I thought I would at least do a fall inspired fall wreath. I'm actually going to put this on our door. And I said on my Keek video I was going to make two, but I actually am just going to show you the one. I have it kind of laid out here. I'm not finished with it. It's not glued down yet, but I thought I'd kind of show you the process and tell you what you need. I've had several people go, I don't have a crafty gene in my body. I don't know if I could do that. Yes, you can. All you need is a good glue gun, a good pair of wire cutters, and your imagination. So, anyway, I buy my materials at all the major craft stores, at thrift stores, garage sales. I had a bunch of wreaths that I bought at a garage sale and a thrift store. Between those two, I didn't have to buy anymore, but I need to go and repurchase them. Now, my ideal wreath to work with is straw in this case, but I'm using, in this case, is what I'm talking about. I'm using grapevine. That's okay. And I like to wrap my wreaths up in ribbon. That way it gives my projects a little bit something to adhere. But I don't have, I've got about that much the fall ribbon I was going to use. So I do have this Halloween ribbon that this was wrapped around. And if you guys want to see more Halloween inspired wreath using this this ribbon, let me know in the comments below and I will see what I can put together for you guys. I will have to go and check out the stores and see what they got. I just got this stuff a few days ago. They didn't have any Halloween, but I was lucky to find fall items. And what I did was I bought this bag at the thrift store. It had two of these rings that had, you know, a thing to be a candle, a thing to go around your candle. And I knew I could pull this apart. It had the pumpkins and the leaves and stuff like that in it, and it had pine cones and all kinds of cool stuff. This little guy was $1, so I knew I was going to put that on my wreath. And then I got a basket full of flowers, which this one was like $2. The little scarecrow was he was 99 cents, and this big old basket full of flowers, I don't know if you can see it, was $2. And I mean that's an amazing deal. So and I have my bag that everything came in, so whatever I don't use, I can just throw it in the bag and I'll come back to it. But again, if you want to see a more Halloween inspired wreath, let me know in the comments below and I will see what I can come up with. So all I'm doing is laying out, kind of figuring out how I want this wreath to look, and using what I have. Wire cutters, I've got two different ones. I got the big one, the heavy duty ones, and I got the smaller ones. And then these are not wire cutters. So anyway, let's just go with it. Like I said, you can, what I like to do is, I like to just pull stuff apart from the floral. You know, in case in point with the basket, I knew I was going to pull stuff apart from that, you know, but I'm going to be able to get a lot of use out of it. Matter of fact, I got enough flowers on here, I can do other projects with it, so I'm going to see what I can do. I was going to make one for my neighbor, but she's already got one, so I thought about making something for where her plants are at, you know. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going around placing stuff on this wreath right here and just trying to figure out the placing of it. Go into the craft stores, go into the thrift stores, look in their floral section, use your imagination. Whatever you like that you want to see on a wreath, that's what I tell people. And these are the colors I want to see now. So I wanted to see pumpkins. I wanted to see the whole, you know, fall stuff. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have this, this will stay up actually through November for me. So this is going to be from September through November. That's going to carry me over. However, I am going to make a Halloween wreath because, you know, my husband is a major Halloween person. I'm not so much, but I'm going to indulge him on it. I just haven't found any. While I'm off this weekend, I'm going to go find some more Halloween items. I just didn't find any where I was at, but again, I'm just happy to find this. So what I've done is I pulled these things off the ring and trying to figure out where I want to put them at. I got like a pine cone. You can actually take natural elements in your home, you know, outside the house, you know, with the pine cones. I've used real pine cones and that kind of thing in my projects before, and it's really, really cool. Now, let me show you. I'll go ahead and use this one, but I'll just put it back in the bag. What I've done is taken this apart, basically, and I pulled it, or I will use my wire cutters. And see, what I've done on this one is, like this one, that one. Okay, like I pulled the leaf, these two leaves apart, and I'm going to hot glue the pine cone and maybe, or even the nuts. I'll probably just put the pine cone there and then put the little nuts right there. And yeah, now the glue gun, I think you guys have seen this before. Placed right there. I swear by this glue gun. No one's paying me to say this, but I love this glue gun. It's the let me get the drippy off there. Elaine's Ultimate Glue Gun. I've used this for years. I had one a long time ago, and then somehow or another, I lost it. It's not cheap. It's like between 25, I want to say between $20 and $30. However, you can get it with a 40% off coupon at, I see them at Michael's, maybe Joann's, and my husband, let me show you. I'm going to pull you guys around just a second here. My husband, I had told him it would be nice to have a way to be able to keep it plugged in and have a switch on it. And I know you can't really see it, but this switch is the same one I showed on my lights, on my vanity lights, and he was smart. He wired it together so now I can keep my glue gun completely plugged in, and I can turn it on and off whenever I wanted to. And it's been just awesome because I use this glue gun for everything. Whenever you're doing floral arrangement, some people use the high temperature. I prefer the low temperature. That one's got two different settings on it. It's a really great glue gun, and I'm so happy with it. You do have to use the Elaine's hot glue sticks, but they're usually the ones I buy at Michael's. I have them over here. Let me show you. They're all purpose, so it's going to be for all your floral arrangements, and it's going to be for a multi-temp. I don't know if you can see that or not, probably not. And I apologize right off the bat about the lighting in here. This is the only lighting I've got right now. And as soon as I get done with this, I gotta keep going with what I'm gonna do to get ready for Carrie's dad to be here. So anyway, let's go ahead and start gluing this thing together before I start jabbering. If you've got any questions about some of the materials I'm using or anything in this project, please let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to keep my eyeball on my candle. That's my pumpkin caramel latte candle that my husband picked out. It smells so nice in here. It really does. I'm trying to determine if I want to put any more flowers. I think I'm about done on the flowers, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put, I don't know, it seems like it needs something a little extra because I don't want to overdo it, and I want it to be a full wreath. Now what I've done with this is I pulled this apart from the basket, and I just took, like, whenever I'm pulling stuff apart here and there, I will keep like these little, wire, the things that the flowers come on, and I will sometimes just build my own thing. So I just layered these on there, and I glued this on there, and I've got an instant little pick. So that's really cool. I mean, just hot glue everything in place. So I am placing that. I love pumpkins. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Okay, here is our pine cone. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this at. I don't know if I want to put, here, let me move this. I know I definitely need more leaves because, well, it's the fall time. So I don't, like I said, I don't glue everything down until I make sure that is exactly where I want it at. Now for the hanger, I use simple fishing line that my husband gets at Bass Pro Shops, but that fishing line has lasted me so long that it's just, yeah, no need. Okay, so we're going to make our own little pick here. I'll show you. And we're going to layer it. I don't want to be in the video because, well, I'm still in my jammies, so that's okay. I don't think anybody wants to see me in my jammies. Okay, so as you can tell, I've just started putting that on there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, let me get a little something extra. I think I'm going to do the same thing as I did with that one pick I just showed you, where I just pulled this apart, and I'm going to make sure it's going to fit right there where I need it to go. If it does, I will glue it. It will. I glue it just to secure it, but before I go any further, I want to grab this pick that has this leaf on it, and because it needs more greenery on it, it really does. Okay. Get that to come down. Okay, we'll just use it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna slip this underneath there. That way, you're gonna get your greenery there. You don't have to really glue this part down, but this I do. So I'm just gonna take my Lean's Ultimate Glue Gun, and I'm just gonna apply it right there at the tip, and I'm gonna take the corn here, and I'm just gonna not. So you gotta be really careful you don't glue anything else. It don't gotta look professional looking, but you want it to do that. Now, if you want to, you can probably put a little bit of glue right there at the base, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and do. And be very, very careful. This is freaking hot. I always try to keep ice water beside me, but I didn't do that because I'm a dork, and it'll burn for like a second on me. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Okay, I feel like it needs some red in this, so I'm gonna see if I can find red. Now, what are you guys doing for Labor Day? I know I keep asking that, but that's the only thing I keep up with the conversation here. I'm just gonna take my wire cutters, cut that. I probably should have put that on there before I did the greenery, but that's okay. I need more red. I'm trying to get away from that. I've already got yellow into that color, so let's see what we can do. I think I got it. Okay. Pull this. Okay, this has a little hole on it right here, so this one, I'm just going to cut that. You want to hear a stupid joke? It's a really stupid Carrie joke. Leave me alone. Yeah, throw a leaf at someone, tell them to leave you alone. Yeah, really, I know. Or I'm leafing. You should see the looks I get with that joke. It's like, really? Well, that's just the way we roll around here, you know? And I've been saying the word yo, and I don't know why. I think I've been hearing too many people where out and about go, hey, yo, what's up? Like, what? I don't need to be saying that. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's a funny word to be saying it. If that makes sense. Okay, so I kind of got it put together. I'm not going to really worry about gluing it because I got very little to work with to glue down, and I'm just going to figure out where I'm going to put this. And I'm going to just stick that in there. That is actually a little bit too long. I'm sorry, this is going to be a long DIY video, but you know what? That's the way we roll around here. Okay, so I got that on there. Now, if you don't like the way I put that together, that's okay. I'm just trying to bring out all the major fall colors that I can. I'm just trying to add certain elements to it. Now, I'm going to put this on here. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. I'm not a frame shot. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. You're like, hey, wait. Okay, what I did was I just cut this from another piece. I took two different little pick type things. I put the pumpkin there, and I'm putting the nuts there, and I'm putting it right there. And now I'm going to glue the glue on there. I cannot wait this weekend. I mean, I woke up this morning going, hey, I've got something to do. You know, because we usually don't get get a chance to do too much. We're usually both working and super stoked for the weekend. We're going to go to church on Sunday. We're really stoked about that. Hopefully my father-in-law will be here. Yeah, we're pretty sure he'll be here today. He just had a late start. And I just glued the base of that right there, and I'm trying to put it together without burning my fingers. But again, if I burn my fingers, it's okay. My husband, if he knows I'm in crafting, he'll see my hands. Go, what did you do to your hands? Like burnt them. He shakes his head at me all the time, but I can blame him. In that case, that is just the way I roll. Yes, I said it. Okay, this needs some more green, so we're gonna stick that in there. Sometimes I'll actually layer the green, like if I feel like I need more greenery. I love doing this process. Now, be sure to wash your hands if you're working with something that's got the floral foam, because that stuff will get in your eyes, and oh, girl, Trying to put your makeup on, because I gotta get my makeup on. Okay, see how I put that together? It's simple, easy, fun, I think. I've got to have my pumpkin. I've got to have my corn. So, okay, I want to make another one with, okay, there's another corn thing. I got another one here that I think I'm going to put in. Don't want to overdo it with the, okay. I like to kind of balance out my colors before I glue everything down. That's okay. I'm trying not to overdo it. Oh, that's red. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just go with this. What the heck? But I do want to add the pine cone to it. I just totally dropped a flower. So, and what I'll do is, if I can get it to work, is I'll try to glue that. Try to put that down there somewhere, like right there. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, I pretty much have everything in place. I've got enough flowers. I won't put any more flowers right there. So let's do the fun part now. This is gonna be a little hard because I got my glue gun a little glued. Give me just a second here. I've got it glued. I keep my glue gun on the right side of my table because that's where I like to glue everything. But way too many plugs. Let's get this going. Get in there. This is such a professional looking video, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Now I'm within frame. Right there. I've got a small space to work with. I think a lot of you guys know that, but that's okay. Now, this is just a tray. I have to catch all the little doodads. I mean, they don't really come apart. So, now with my guide here, I'm going to fold his arms in. So we're first I'm going to layer on the glue. Now with this glue gun, I forgot to tell you, it does have a lot of, it's got a lot of tips to go with it. So if you're doing ribbon, it's got a ribbon tip. Just quickly set that on there right there. Reach over there. He's on there. I don't think I glued his head, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that here in just a second. It's all about the hot glue. Okay. Now, anything I have left to do, like if he's still pretty loose, I can just glue him on there. I would keep his arms like that, like it's supposed to be, but I'm not. It wouldn't. I just want them like this. So come in from the bottom. Not very much glue. Put it where I want it at. Okay, let's get the ball rolling here. Okay, I'm going to start with my picks. Down here, I'm going to go ahead and just glue them from the bottom, make sure everything's in place. Now, if you're doing this and you find that you've got the picture sticking out from the other side of the wreath, that's okay. Just take a wire cutter and just cut away. That is the thing about having a small space. You gotta work with what you got. That's okay. Now, you can also, I could also take something and have him hold a flower if I want to. Yeah, just burnt myself just a little bit. That's okay. Let's see. Smaller. This is smaller. That's smushed. No, it's okay. We'll go with it. And you want to make sure you hold it down until it's adhere on there. I'm going to grab the other pick. I'm just going to glue. You don't want to put a lot of glue on there, but you want to put enough on there to where it will be adhering to your wreath. I prefer strawberries because they're easier for the products to get a hold of. I'm going to smush that down. I may have to make another pick, but I'm trying not to. I won't overdo it, but I'm not the world's best wreath maker. I'm not, but I enjoy doing floral wreaths. I think they're just super awesome. And you know, I get a joy. I just get a joy that I don't usually get. I mean, I do get a joy out of crafting. And now what I'm doing is, I'm already noticing there's some picks sticking out, so I'm going to just trim those. Get my alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep going here. I may add a few more flowers. It's okay. I'll put some, extend it on the, I put glue against the leaves on the bottom. That's the other reason why I love putting leaves on the bottom of my floral crafts, because that's another way for them to adhere. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a few more flowers on here. I like to alternate with the flowers, so I need to put another one of these on there. Make sure this one. That one on there. I may not have enough for, this is going to be such a full wreath, I may not have enough for another project. That's okay. Now with this, I'm going to take the leaves from this stem, and I'm going to get it to go through there, maybe. I can't wait for Carrie to see this. I know he'll like it. I'm still wanting to do a fishing type wreath, but I haven't got the materials for it yet. I got some of the materials for it, but it's like a log cabin thing. And when I told my husband Carrie about it, he loved the idea, and my goal was to have it done before his dad came up today, so he can take it home to Florida, put it on his house, but that didn't quite happen. That's okay. There's always Christmas. Okay. Now, I know that's kind of overdoing it. Let's see. Let's pull these apart. slide that through there. It just needs some more color. Leaves, I mean. Now, when we had a townhome, I had a design on the back of my door. I had a wreath hanger, and I would hang it up there, and it looked much better. Hope you guys are still with me. I was like, Rhea, quit talking and get on with the video. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna. I know that's probably too much of a wreath, like too much stuff on it, but cannot wait to get it glued done. And down anyway. I keep saying done. No, it's not done. Okay, here's. I think this is the other thing I need to glue down. Nope, this is the other. I just laid that down and I didn't smush it in like I was supposed to. Shame on me. That is okay. We can fix that. Yeah, smush it down. It is not the end of the world for this. Hold it down. I think I just stuck it in there and said, okay, I'm going with the next one. Okay, we're gonna totally lose our pick here. That is okay. I'm gonna take this. I've done clumsy things crafting. If you do crafts, what is the most clumsiest thing you have ever done? Leave a comment below. And see how I fix that? Bam. Now see if we can bam it onto the floral arrangement here. Okay, gonna put the glue. I see why the floral designers don't jack with the glue gun, but I don't know, I'm just old school. I like to use the glue gun anyway. I'm gonna smush it and I'm gonna cut the thing here. Oh my gosh. If it seems like I'm nervous doing this video, it's because I am. Okay, take the next little pick. Okay, good. Let's see. A little glue right here. Mommy Sue, that's my Mommy Sue, that's me on. She says love me, I'm busy. Okay. Don't smush it to where you're smushing the flour, but get a good firm press on there. I guess I needed to say. Yeah, but when I was using the floral, you know the wreath hanger that you can get at the stores and so forth, the hanger on your door. That's the way I did it, and it was just easier for me, but I haven't quite figured out a way to do it. I think it's because my cats jumped up there and grabbed a hold of the wreath I was making. I went, bad kitty. But it was the kitten we had before we got to get her back to her mama. She was in that case. So, yeah. Mommy Sue. Mommy Sue is my husband's kitty. She's a black cat. Her name's Emma Sue, but I started calling her Mommy Sue, and we call her all kinds of names. Okay. Be glad you're not the one that's behind this section, because you would get your eye poked out. Now, I promise you, this does not look gloppy or sloppy when I get it done. It's just I'm trying to hurry up. You don't got much time to work with when you're putting this together. I'm hoping I'm in frame. Probably am not. I've got you guys on my, okay. Hello. Sorry, I did not realize until just now. I need to put you on frame. My husband was watching me do something like this the other day. He said, I noticed you shake when you got that. I'm like, it's hot. I don't want to burn myself. But if I do, it will. Okay, guys, that is Let me set it down. I'll show you the wreath. You're gonna get blinded by the light. All I gotta do, let's add something to the scarecrow. I think it just needs a little something. Just add like another little flower, maybe. I think. Yeah, let's add that flower. Pull this apart. Have it right there. What do you guys see? It's got a lot of what do you call it? Oh, I know what it is. I just can't think of it. I'll think of it after this video is uploaded. Raffia, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to use one more element in this design. But it's as if it's got to get it to work. No, just put the flower on there. Yeah, put the flower on there. Okay. I just feel like he's got to be holding something. And I just, as soon as I laid that down, I went, no, you need to cut that. Like a flower mum and then glue it. So, easy fix, easy fix. Sometimes I get frustrated with stuff. Okay. He is done. This is done. So, you guys tell me. I'll take a picture on my Instagram so you can get the lighting better. But I think it turned out a lot more beautiful than I thought it was going to. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, I'm sorry I was out of frame most of the video, but I hope you get the gist of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye-bye.